Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Huddle. I'm Ruth Lang here with sports editor Mike Brown, and today we're bringing you a winter sports wrap up. We got several things to talk about sports wise. We had some good seasons, some not so good seasons, but overall, a fun winter sports season for our local teams. Let's talk about basketball 1st.
Yeah, basketball, Ruth, boys wise, I thought we had a pretty good winter. The St. Tom boys got further than anybody. They got to the regional championship game, lost that game to VA St. Joseph, who's playing in Columbus today in the state tournament. But St. Tom had another really good winner. Their boys basketball team has gotten to the regional 4 consecutive years. I don't know if that's ever happened before in the history of area boys basketball for us. And I've been at the Review for 39 years. I can never remember that happening before, so that's quite an accomplishment for the Knights. And then the Alliance boys basketball team had a really good winner as well. They finished 23 and 2 on the season, and Larry Kakura, the head coach, was named the AP Division II Co-Coach of the Year. And some aviators were accorded special teams and honorable mention honors on the teams too. So it was a good year boys basketball wise.
Girls didn't quite get it as far as we have in past years.
Yeah, it was. I would say what it was is it was kind of an in-between year for girls basketball in the area this year, only because we got a lot of young teams this year. I think that'll turn around next year. I think we'll have a lot of teams that'll be, the girls teams in particular should be very good next year. But of the girls teams that did do well this year, the Minerva girls basketball team had a really good year. Now they played down the Eastern District. They're outside of our district for the tournaments, but they had a really good run. The Minerva girls got to the district title game before they lost to Millersburg West Holmes in that district, and that was a great game. And so they kind of led the way for the girls basketball this winter. But like I said, we had a lot of young teams, and I think that'll turn around next year. We'll have a lot of veteran teams, and I think the girls will kind of lead the way next winter for us. So all in all, a pretty good year, though.
Sure. Swimming, not necessarily a winter sport that you think about or hear about a lot, but we did have a state qualifier in Alliance this year.
Right, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, I can't remember the last time that happened. It's probably been, I would think, 7 or 8 years the last time the Riviera got a swimmer to state. And this year that was Jared Watson of Alliance, got to state, got to compete, and he's just a junior, so he'll be back next year. So we're expecting big things from him. But he got to the state meet, which was at the Auditorium in Canton, and did really well. And I think he will lead the way for area swimmers next winter in the area.
And then wrestling as well. We had several that advanced into finals rounds, and we ended up with a wrestling state champ
We
coming
sure
from
did.
an area school.
This is a great area for wrestling. It always has been. We had 14 area kids get to state this year. We had 4 state placers, and we had 1 state champion. That was Will Bolantz, the 195-pounder from Waterloo in Division III, won a state title, and he's just a junior. So again, like Jared Watson in swimming, Bolantz will be back to lead the area wrestlers next year, and he will be looking to become the first 2-time state champion in Waterloo history, which would be quite a story, and I think that could happen come next winter.
Okay. Well, and we are looking ahead now to our spring sports season. How are things going to be shaping up for us in those seasons?
I think we're going to be very good. This is traditionally a very good area for baseball. I think we'll do well. Our softball teams have done well the last few years too, so it should be pretty good. Track, we always get, this is probably one of the best areas in the state for track. We get a lot of kids to state. We've had multiple individual state champions over the years. I look for that to be the case again this spring, so a lot to look forward to this spring.
And as always, the Review will be there to cover those local sports for you, sports fans, so keep an eye on our print edition and online editions. And until next time, we'll see you at the games.